So I'm gonna get out of here and I will show you how this works. It works just like ordering online. So the only thing I'm struggling with is that quick order. There was something that messed up on that. We'll go through that next time. I know I said I would this time, but I think I lied about it. So anyway, so let's go to one of the things you're looking for. So the first thing I would do is you can go to find a store near me. You have complete control over which store you want to shop at. So one of the things I would do is I'm going to put in 42001, which is my zip code. And when I look for it, it'll show me which stores are closest to my location. Like I have two here in Paducah, Kentucky, one saying 3.2, one saying 4.7. And then it will also go down and find the Mayfield store, which is 25 miles, or the Murray store, 35. Okay. One thing I try to do, if you have an address for a site that you're working on, you can put in an email. You can put in a postal address too. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select my store. Let's go with this one here. It says my store. It will stay there as your store until you change anything or make it go to something else. Okay. So first thing I'll go up here, I want to look up here and I'm going to go to 4-inch foam core PVC. And I can type in what I want and it'll show me the results. One of the cool things that happens with this program is it helps you out. We find something to, all these are available. So we don't have bad stock here in Paducah. So if I want the 4-inch diameter right here, it'll tell me that right now it shows 90s available in Paducah. Okay. Now that kind of changes because that's a static inventory. It doesn't update daily, but at least you know what's in each store. And sometimes it doesn't hurt to call the Pro Desk if you have a relationship and see how many they have, they'll tell you. So when you go in here, you'll see normally it's $38.96. Here's your contract price, $35.06. You don't have to put it in the cart to figure out your savings. One of the big issues that we've had in the past, or I know that they had in the past, was you had to add it to the cart and get that element of surprise and hope you get a good savings. At least here you see it right off the bat what it used to be. So the one thing you can do as well here too, you can sort by, if you want to just look at 4-inch, you can narrow it down with that. And if it's something that they have to order, like this here, this model here, it'll tell you, you know, free store curbside pickup on the 14th estimated. And then you can actually have it like some of the stuff they'll ship in. So let's go to, let me find something else here. So I'm gonna click on this one here to show you a little thing that you can do. So now that I have this 4-inch pipe, one of the things you can do that makes it easier is I can go in here to pipe and pipe fittings. Once it pulls it up, it'll tell you have 501 products available. Okay, that's like the whole everything that's available. But what you can do is sort it per store. You can sort it per size. You can sort it for whatever. You can put up free store pickup today. Okay, that'll sort it to what's available in the stores. And you can hide unavailable products because sometimes they have to change products on it. And then from there, you can see all the things that we have for the PVC pipe and fittings. So if you're looking for elbows, you can go down here, you can go to elbows. I'm gonna look at elbows. Then I'm gonna go to pipe diameter. And I wanna go to, hang on, pipe diameter. Oh, it's just showing 3-inch for, hang on. There's the 4-inch. And then you have just the different sizes you wanna look. The one thing this will do for you too, say if I'm looking for this, say if I want just a regular 40, schedule 40 elbow, like a 4x4, if it's not available in Paducah, it'll show you the nearest store where it's available. So that way, if you're used to shopping at the East Paducah store and you go on here and look, even if you're good, and I encourage people to do this, even if you're just going to run in the store and pick it up, take a few minutes and look. You can say, hey, there's 22 available, I'm good. Because the most frustrating thing that I come across when I used to purchase and send people, I would send them to the store and they're out. You just wasted 30 to 45 minutes by sending them to a store and it not being there. anymore, especially with restrictions on inventory. This is a huge thing to use as well too. So even if you don't want to purchase online, I still encourage people to go on here and look for what they have and see if it's in stock. So, and it will tell you if it's not there. I wish I could find one that was not available. It'll tell you the closest store to find it. Okay, like here, it'll say 26 available today. So this inch and a half. See, it'll say free pickup. It'll say 77 nearby at the Paducah Lowe's. Okay. When it says nearby, that means that this East Paducah store doesn't have it, but the one that's like 3.5 miles away does. And you can click on it right here. And it'll switch you over to that store. Okay. You can go here like just like at 77 available today. Here we go. And I'm going to shop this store. So once I get there, it'll even tell you a map of where it is, store location, all that good stuff. You can even have the main number and the number to the pro desk if you want to call and verify anything. So that's one of the things that we've really worked on, and a lot of people, it's really helped them out quite a bit. So that's kind of the gist on that. So let's go back to PVC foam core. And here's what we do here. So if I want to order some 4-inch Charlotte pipe, I see I have 110 available. If I want to add to the cart, I just add to cart. Okay. There's some other stuff that it'll suggest. It's whatever you want to do. And then what I would do here is view cart. And from there, you can adjust your items. You can go to like, and it will adjust your price over here too. So you immediately see how much it is. You can go with truck delivery. And you can put available, which is showing 79. That won't show up. You can go to store pickup. And you can click it here. And it will tell you exactly, like, hey, if it's available, it'll usually say you can pick it up in a couple hours, but you'll get an email when it's ready. You can also go to, when you go to truck delivery, you can put the address in and it'll schedule it for you as well too. So that's kind of, if you need it or not, that's kind of your decision on what you want to do. But if you want to pick it up while you're in here, I encourage people just to go ahead and buy it online if they're not buying more than 1,500 or more. So it's kind of it. And then you start your secure checkout. If you have tender register, it will ask you if you want to use that tender. If not, you can put it in as well too. So it'll say here, delivery address. It'll automatically go to your office. But if I want to edit the address, all I got to do is edit it and add a new address. So a lot of times you can just put it in here, yada, yada. If it's something that like, if you have a office address and then you have different addresses where you take inventory, it'll save them for you so you can go through and pick what you want. Now, if you're going to a customer's house, you can put that in as well too. So you can pick where your delivery. Usually they try to limit it to 50 miles on delivery. Now, if you live in some of the more rural areas, they'll be a lot more lenient with that too. Sometimes they'll go to 60, 65, but usually they try to do about 50. And if there's another store that's closer, sometimes they may redirect you to another store that's closer. So when you do that, you may get a phone call and they may tell you they're going to deliver it out of another store. It's not a big deal. So you still have, now if you pick up, you determine which store you want to go to as well. So once you get that done, it'll ask you, you can get delivery date. They'll say Tuesday, April 12th, anytime available. So you can actually pick a delivery date and it'll do pretty well to get you there. Then you go down to payment, which let me put in a delivery. I'll just use this one. Okay. I'm going to hit schedule. Anytime I'm going to hit continue. Hope I don't buy this and actually go to the store and have to cancel it. So you can do here is if you want to just enter it every time, you can enter all your PO, you can enter all your purchase card information. If you have it saved, it'll ask you to use save tender, you can. And yes, we do use PayPal now. So if you want to use your PayPal account, when we've had people ask to use PayPal, that's fine. You can use your PayPal. Just click in there and go at it. So I didn't know many businesses use PayPal. That was a new one for me. I know I use it sometimes when I order things, but yeah, we do have the option for PayPal. So you'll go down here and you want to put, if you have a brand new card, you can go in here and check out and you can set it as your primary method and it will save it into your wallet for you. If you don't want it saved in your wallet, you can just click save card and put it in there. Okay. So as people get new cards, you don't have to go to the wallet. You can just go in here and re-register them and hit save card, or you can save as your primary. Purchase order, job name, as I said, either I can put Ed's house, or I can put whatever series of numbers I want on there as well too. Okay. Now, if you want to attach a PO, we have that option too. So if you have a PDF of the PO that you want attached to this, let's say that you generate your own, you have your own purchasing system, you can attach it to this. So when it saves it, you have an attached PO to it as well. That's one of the things we've requested as well too. It'll give me the billing address, contact information. Here we go. And you can actually go to text order status updates to your phone, and they will text you like, hey, your order's ready, or they may text you, hey, your delivery's coming, yada, yada. Okay. The one thing it does do, and I will tell everybody to do this, is save the store information. And it doesn't hurt on larger orders, or if you need to change anything on your order as far as delivery or pickup, call the Pro Desk and tell them what's going on. They can look up the order, they can figure it out, and they can help you out as well too. So those are the big things that everybody needs to know how to use. And I'm going to try to get out of this so I don't order it, because I have done this for other people and actually put credit card in and ordered stuff and go to the store and tell them not to deliver it. I did have funny story. I did have 2 cases of water delivered to my house on accident. They laughed at me for it, but it was only a couple bucks extra, so I just kept it. So anyways, that's the main basis of this.